What should I do if I encounter a baboon in the wild? Baboons are fascinating creatures with a long association with humans. They share a good percentage of their DNA with us, kinda look like us, and sometimes share our immediate environment. Today's video focuses on the latter aspect as we discuss human-baboon encounters, their probability, and potential risk. What exactly can you do to avoid dangerous situations? Well, let's talk about it. Baboonland. Baboons collectively form the genus Papio. This genus belongs to a family called Cercopithecidae, or Old World monkeys. They have been around for a couple million years. Today, we have 6 species, and all of them live in Africa and parts of the Arabian Peninsula, hence the Old World categorization. All species and subspecies have the same basic traits, but have a few physiological and geographical differences. About 90% of the 1 million plus wild baboons live in sub-Saharan Africa. These numbers and distribution mean encounters with the 1 billion plus humans in the same place are more common and occur in many contexts. Human settlements, farms, and towns are often located in baboon country. Yes, it's technically their turf because they were there first. Most encounters are actually harmless. If you were to run into a baboon, even in the wild, there would be a good chance you wouldn't be the first human the baboon has ever seen. Baboons typically give humans a wide berth and will run away if they feel you are too close. They can be curious though, and will linger at a safe distance to check you out. Encounters usually result from chance meetings or continued proximity. You may run into one during a morning jog, or your town might host a troop that lurks in the parking lot of your favorite Whole Foods supermarket. Baboons are also notorious pests for farmers. They can wreak havoc on unprotected cornfields. Bolder individuals or groups may even snatch livestock like poultry or even family pets. They are also great climbers, which allows them access to elevated apartments, offices, and hotel rooms. Zimbabwe's Victoria Falls is one of the places where baboons are pretty much citizens. Leaving your house or hotel windows open pretty much guarantees that you will find baboons or a baboon crime scene in your house when you get back. Baboon War. Despite their human-like intelligence and behavior, baboons are wild and potentially dangerous animals. They are big, strong, fast, and have nasty canine teeth that could easily maul adult humans. Their hands and feet have sharp claws as well. Baboons are even more dangerous in groups, and troops can have more than 100 individuals. Large troops have been known to even scare off large predators like hyenas and leopards, so you can imagine what they could do to a human. That said, baboons will most likely attack you seriously if they feel cornered or if they or their young are facing a critical threat. Cutting off potential escape routes, waving weapons, and shouting are just a few ways to escalate the danger of an encounter and the odds of your face getting ripped off. However, if a baboon doesn't deem you to be a serious threat, you may receive a slap instead. Using their sharp senses, quick movements, and flawless timing, baboons deliver slaps that would put Will Smith to shame. Your pride would lay in tatters, of course, but better a little pride than your face. Aggression in baboons is an evolutionary adaptation to their environments. It turns out that violence is a low-hanging solution for many problems in the animal kingdom. Most baboon violence is actually reserved for other baboons. Male baboons are the chief perpetrators and victims of said violence, as they are often involved in skirmishes over dominance and females. Dominant male baboons have harems of multiple females to mate and reproduce with. The more dominant a male, the larger his harem. Upstart males looking to climb the power ladder may attempt to steal females from another's harem, or at the very least mate with them on the hush-hush and secretly sire young under a dominant male's nose. Naturally, dominant males do not take such a challenge lying down. A dominance battle between two males often begins with posturing and threats. The males shriek and howl at each other while puffing out their chests, flashing eyelids, and yawning to bear their vicious canines. This posturing is usually enough to scare away younger challengers who may find themselves severely outmatched. However, a fully matured challenger will usually respond with warning threats of his own to give his rival a chance for retreat, which is seldom taken. If all posturing fails, the males go at each other at 100 miles an hour. Biting, slapping, throwing, and even weapons. Anything goes when baboons fight. Some dirty fighters may even snatch their rivals' babies from harem females and use them as shields during battle in order to keep the father from exerting full force. Males typically have to earn their spot on the ladder through these challenges and fights. Female baboons, however, have a more stable ranking system. A female's rank in a troop is inherited from her own mother. This stable ranking means females rarely fight each other. Young baboons, male and female, often learn and practice violence from a young age. Play fighting with other babies and adults is an important part of refining coordination, familial bonding, and preparing for serious future battles. Baboon troops may fight over turf. Baboons are not strictly territorial and will usually allow other troops to pass through their general home ranges. However, factors like limited foraging may make them defensive and aggressive to outsiders. Troop males are usually in the front lines of these gang wars, but females are also known to rally in support as well. While other baboons present threats to foraging grounds, mating opportunities, and social status, baboons still live in wildlands with even more serious threats. Baboons often share environments with a whole host of deadly predators: birds of prey, snakes, crocodiles, big cats, wild dogs, and human beings. Most of these are a threat to adult baboons, and even more so to young ones. One animal that is without a doubt the baboon's number one enemy is the leopard. These large spotted cats are masters of stealth that sneak up to within a few feet of potential victims before pouncing with tremendous power and ferocity. African leopards have a similar distribution range to baboons in sub-Saharan Africa and often live in similar habitats. Leopards are found in dense rainforests, sparse woodlands, and in the open savanna. What makes leopards especially dangerous to baboons is that they are highly arboreal, which means they are skilled climbers. Baboons can easily climb trees to avoid lions, hyenas, and wild dogs, but that isn't a solution for dealing with leopards. No animal comes close to the efficiency and regularity with which leopards kill baboons. Individuals and small groups are virtually defenseless, and their best hope is to run faster than other baboons. However, even leopards have to pause in the face of large troops. Each troop member plays the role of a lookout for the troop, which makes sneaking very hard, even for skilled covert operators like leopards. Any threats are reported via barks and shouts, which quickly spread throughout the group. Baboons clearly understand the importance of communication and how it allows even the largest troops to coordinate and move as one. If the troop does spot a leopard, the big males will rally and lead a defensive formation. Females with young hide behind these formations, or they may run away while the predator is distracted by the angry troop leaders. Leopards are pretty good at knowing when they are outmatched and will choose to retreat if there are too many baboons. After all, leopards would rather avoid fights that could lead to serious injury and impair their ability to hunt, so they may choose to fight another day. In some cases, a retreating leopard may find itself turning into the hunted. There are quite a few documentaries and YouTube videos showing leopards in serious trouble with mobs of bloodthirsty baboons. For the primates, the chance to stick it to the old enemy is too rare and too sweet to resist. Baboons also show no mercy to the young of potential predators. They will kill and eat leopard, lion, cheetah, and hyena cubs with zero hesitation. This leads us to another area where baboons use violence: predation. That's right, baboons sometimes hunt for meat. They will prey on any animal they can catch and overpower, from chickens to fish, hares, monkeys, insects, and even prey as large as antelope fawns. What to do if you run into one? The first thing you must do if you come across a baboon or a troop of baboons is to stay calm. Like many animals, baboons are very sensitive to energy and can sense when you are nervous. If you freak out and panic, they will sense that energy and freak out as well, which may lead to a dangerous situation. Confidence is key. The next thing to do is to ensure all food is hidden. Walking through baboon turf holding bright yellow bananas isn't a great idea in the first place. If you do run into baboons, ensure food is tucked away out of sight to discourage their curiosity towards you. Of course, baboons have a great sense of smell, so hiding food might not be enough. Bold baboons may even snatch lunch boxes or food packs from you. If this happens, try not to resist, because this could lead to serious violence. Just be patient and let the baboon take the food and retrieve your bags and containers after the baboons are done with them. Another thing to do is give the animals a wide berth. Being calm is cool, but don't be so cool as to walk directly towards a hulking troop male because they may perceive this as a challenge. If possible, back away slowly and deviate your path slightly to keep a respectful distance between yourself and the baboons. You should also avoid walking through troops. Walking through a troop increases your chance of getting uncomfortably close to vulnerable members, like babies, which may trigger a self-defense attack. Do not run, because this may trigger the animal's chasing instincts. Being chased by a mob of baboons is one of the least exciting ways to spend an afternoon. Just ask the leopard. Another useful move, especially if you don't want to lose your sandwiches, is to carry a large stick next time you go hiking through the woods. Baboons know exactly what a human holding a stick means, so they will be less likely to want to provoke you into using it. A gun is even better. Not only can you fire warning shots to scare them off, but you can injure or kill one to communicate that you are dangerous. If you are unarmed, you can also use body language tricks if you feel like an encounter is teetering toward violence. Avert your gaze and don't hold eye contact with any member of the troop. Extended eye contact is a major sign of aggression in the baboon world, so don't do it.